What you telling me?
What you telling me, my G?
What you telling me?
What you telling me?
Why you telling me?
What you telling me, though?
What you telling me?
What you telling me?
What you telling me?
What you telling me?
Yo, it's One Delts. What you telling me, fam?
Listen, yo, it's One Delts, and I'm not even going to say the episode because I don't even remember. But just know it's the episode that got my brother Artist Simple right in the middle right here. Much love for coming through, my bro. You get me? And then we got my brother, as usual, with the bucket hat looking like he just came from the fisherman camp.
Not, man. Bucket hat wax.
Battle rap wax.
Call it bucket hat
wax
today.
Jeez.
Battle rap out today.
So yeah, yo. So obviously, like we're just gonna rewind to them lyrics that Wax just freestyled. He freestyled it into motion. It was almost like God sent it down. We got a topic to start on. So yo, like obviously, but I think I've heard enough about that one to beef with, not even beef, but the call out. So
I ain't calling out.
no, not you. Battle rap Wax would like to hear a little. So I'll like my brother Artist Simple to run that first. I'm looking a bit excited. It's because for me, this is an exciting topic, but I love it, man.
Okay,
I'm like,
cool.
It might end up being like a face-off, like, podcast versus podcast.
Oh,
Like
shit.
that.
Yeah, my podcast, like the corner, our corner is gonna be the What You Telling Me podcast corner.
Yeah.
We're gonna be making sure that Artist Simple is fucking thumping man down and getting all of the getting all the points in. You score the points first. Make sure that it looks comprehensive, so that when you knock man out, it's not like it's not called a fluke thing. You get me? They'll be like, yo,
No
he was fucking
KSI
patting
business,
him up,
you get
and then
me?
he knocked him out as well.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, yo, that's a comprehensive beating.
No KSI
shit.
business, you get
Trust
me?
me, exciting, bro.
Yeah, you
Trust
got
me,
no
but you know what?
limit.
Fuck it, go on. Let's get into this, bro.
Yeah.
So give Wax the lowdown. Give the crowd and give
Yeah,
Wax
man. I'm just excited to hear the story now. Go on.
Yeah. All right. So basically, on the RTM podcast, Spray is obviously coming to one of his episodes talking about. Basically, he was sending for swarms, and then he was saying that if any man call him out, he'll jump on it next week. All of this, like basically, he'll get in the ring. So obviously, I hear my man chatting. Like, I like the podcast. I like what he's doing for the culture and all of that. But if you're gonna come with the pot sing thing, you need to come correct. You get me?
Damn.
So obviously, when he's done that now, I'm just like, all right, cool. Let me just make this video, put it out there, send for him, let him know that if he wants to get in the ring, I'm ready in it.
There you go.
The debut can happen and all of that.
Oh, shit.
So he's obviously seen that.
Yeah.
I know that a few of his people seen that.
Okay.
His co-hosts seen that.
Oh,
maybe
she's
there's
fire,
more
but-
people in his team.
She's fire, by the way.
seen that.
She's fire, by the way.
And the episode,
Can't lie.
the episode that he said that in now.
Yeah.
The guest Saf1, the guest that he had on the
Saf
show.
one. Brom Saf one.
Bro,
Oh,
Saf1. He's obviously seen the video on that. He shared the video on that. So he shared the video. And when he's put the video up now, there's been bare people in the comments saying X, Y, and Z. And I was thinking, raw, like with this video being shared, like maybe this thing's actually gonna happen. He's gonna get his gloves on. I think maybe 2 months passed.
Yeah.
Didn't hear nothing.
Oh.
I was thinking
Crickets.
maybe like that.
Shit.
innit? Trust me. So like I'm thinking, yeah, he's not gonna reply, whatever. And then I'm watching like one of his episodes, and I'm thinking, he didn't just indirect me, bro.
What was it, that bar when there's like, they're trying to get like
Yeah, the one-
aggressive man and
Yeah. So
It's like they're trying to get me to fight aggressive man.
I did
remember that
try to get me in the ring. Something about Mickey Mouse, and I was thinking, he ain't talking about me and indirecting me. He ain't like how you take 2 months when you're a man that come on this, I'll be in the ring next week kind of talk. You take 2 months to reply and it's an indirect. What going?
Damn. Indirect.
So get me. So from there now, I done my video. I was telling him basically, don't indirect me. If you want to get in the ring, we get in the ring. Cool.
Oh,
if it's not a ring thing, yeah, get me. I ain't got no beef or anything like that with Spray. You get me? Like I respect what he's doing for the culture. But if you're gonna come on this boxing thing, come correct.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Because that's like a different kind of ball game.
Get me?
That's not really a street thing. Do you know what I
So-
mean? That's you calling out like, we're talking about man them that fucking slave away training to like get in the ring, bro. Like, that's them kind of call outs.
So-
That's the reason why people are so on to Jake Paul and that. Bro.
So basically, you're telling young Spray, don't be an Audie Harrison.
basically.
Don't be Audley Harrison.
No, but Audley Harrison gets in the ring, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Audley Harrison was
Audley
shit.
Harrison, hey, Audley Harrison gets in the ring.
He was shit.
Bro, Audley Harrison. See, what you need to stop doing is stop.
shit.
No, don't put disrespect on Audley Harrison's name, bro. Audley Harrison is a man that trained for fights, got in the ring. Whether
He
won
did
or-
get gold
whether he whether
gold medal.
whether
He got
he
his
no
gold
listen
medal.
whether he won fights or not, bro. The bottom line is he got in the ring, bro. Like that's a big deal, you know. I haven't been in the ring yet, bro. I've been in a ring. I thought that, you know, we've done sparring, but I ain't been in the ring. Like, yo, set fight in the month's time, we're fighting. Bro, I ain't even been in the ring, bro. Put respect on them guys that's been in the ring, bro. That's why when you do call out that kind of call, you're like, anyone, anywhere, yeah, we can get it in the ring straight. You know, like,
Back your talk.
you can't ignore guys that now say, okay, yeah, let's do this.
Back
You
your
know,
talk.
you
innit?
normally say that when you're like ready to go.
Yeah.
Like I would say that when I'm like the first person that calls me, I'll look at him, I'll be like, yeah, okay, he weighs the same. All right, cool, sir, let's do this. What are you saying? You know what I mean? That's the way I see it anyway.
Yeah. But obviously, like, big up RTM and all of that. Big up the podcast. Big up Spray. Big up Ice Cream. Get me?
Ice cream. Yeah.
To everybody, you get me?
Big up all of them. But like I said, if you're going to come on a boxing thing, come correct. You get me?
yeah.
Like, all of this waffling that you're doing on your podcast and then trying to indirect me, like, it's not the one,
Hey.
innit?
Hey,
So...
it's
But
live
big
and
up
direct.
RTM still, you get me? So
Live and direct, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a bunch of, that was our directors. You
Yeah,
get,
yeah,
you know
no,
what I'm
Get
saying?
you know, you got to put respect on it.
more
real.
direct
Go
than a
respect it,
DM,
go
blood.
respect it, you know
Get
what I'm
me?
saying?
So
All right, well, listen,
said, right
guys,
here.
guys, you know, No Angels Fighting Promotions, you know, you're talking about.
get popping.
You're gonna turn one Delts into one Dawn, one Dawn Delts. You know, I'm about, yo, guys. So if you wanna run that, you know what to do. Hit me up in a
Wax Hearn. Call you Wax
no,
Hearn.
fuck Wax, bro. Hit me up in the
Wax Hearn.
Fuck Wax Hearn, bro. Hit me
Wax
up in
Hearn,
it. Yeah, what are you lining
You
up?
could be King Don. You could be.
What are you lining up, bro?
Huh?
What are you like? I line up Hollywood blockbusters.
Oh, wait, what I like.
Hollywood
Bro.
blockbusters.
What blockbuster you got, bro?
Nah, that's what I'm going to line up.
Oh, well,
bro.
okay,
So
we'll see,
show me what you're gonna line up.
Don't worry about a lineup.
Okay. Anyway, so as I was saying, guys, if you like, if we're gonna make this happen for real, hit me up, man. We do this for real, man. You know, we put
Oscar
the
Boy
date,
promotion.
We put the
Them Ryan Garcia.
yeah. Shut the fuck up. we put together the contracts, you know, and we find a nice location. We get it going, man. Why not? You know, and if it's not that thing, if it's just a, you know, talk about it, then, you know, until the next episode, basically. Get me? But how do you feel about that? Because let's be real, like, oh fuck, one sec, I'm gonna have to pause you on a moment just in case this interferes. Normally don't, but it's a new phone. Oh, it's funny. It's actually still recording.
okay. It's funny because you didn't know about the spray thing and then
No,
you said your bar.
I didn't, bro.
Yeah.
I actually didn't. I was like, bro, what happened here? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I watch his podcast every now and then.
Yeah.
A few times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not quite a few times. I watch quite a few episodes, but it's not like a regular thing.
Yeah.
It's fire, but
I think
other, you know, when you got other YouTube, there's other things you watch. Like I've got so much other podcasts.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I like how Spray is doing his thing in terms of the podcast because I feel like it brings like a new kind of angle to the culture, to the scene. So I like how he's doing his thing.
Yeah, of course.
So that's why
I think it's hard personally. Like, you know, do you know what it is? I feel like someone that's gone through what someone like Spray has gone through would never really be even trying to use a platform to give their experiences too tough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's good, like, you know, it sort of humanizes the man them in the hood as well. You get me?
yeah.
Because people do look at the man them in the hood as complete robots, bro. And
Yeah.
you know, when you look at his pod, like, you see people fucking busting joke and laughing, and it's really hard to believe, you know, Spray was, you know, this complete cold-hearted fucker from what he puts in the music. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you know, generally speaking, podcasting gives a lot of people like that that reach, I guess. You know, you get that reach that you wouldn't get if you were like if he was just making the music that he was making.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I also
yeah,
like the
definitely
guests that he brings on. They
Bro, he
all
stuck
have
it on
something
ribs.
else.
He stuck it on ribs, bro. He got ribs on there. Tore him, like, bro, and the thing is, it's weird.
You knew what you were doing, bro.
Because apparently they're dogs and that, yeah. Apparently they're brethren, but the way he stuck it on him, like a reporter, bro. I was like, whoa. He was like, but like basically, yeah, you know, because you basically sort of, I think he said that he's claimed, is it ICC or IPC or whatever it was, IPP? Yeah, so he's claimed that because obviously he could be on license for like, you know, God knows how many years. But like Spray's just said it straight. He's like, nah, but you just don't do them things for that, innit? You get me? You don't do that for that, innit? You get me? Like, you do that for like, you know, food and weapon thing, like, but like, yeah, when it comes to like them things, you just ain't trying to claim that L to your name. And the way you put it on him, I was just like, oh, like, I'm pretty sure he didn't say to Ribs, yo, Ribs, I'm gonna give you a bit of pressure on this thing, though. I'm not gonna lie, like, because that pressure looked deep.
Yeah.
I rate it though, but God,
I'm not gonna lie, my favorite one was Chronic, bro. We talk about Jammer.
Do you know what? Yeah, have you seen that one?
I think
They were like, oh yeah, Jammer, he's our pussy.
He's our pussy.
Bro, Chronic was boying him, bro. Like, cause Spray was like, yeah, but isn't he a pussy? And I feel like Chronic was just like, yeah, but it was a thing of like, yeah, he was our pussy. I was like,
yeah, that was a mad violation still.
Fuck.
That was a mad violation.
No, but do you know what it is, yeah?
That's 20 years of
Like,
friendship.
but you know them was like, let's be honest, is that 20 years of friendship? Like, let's put it this way, yeah. Would you, in the bigger picture, say that Tupac and Suge Knight are good friends?
No.
But there's so much about them being together. There's so much about them being out there. There's so much. I just personally don't think they really are friends. But I just think that Chronic is about this life. Jammer is about the
money,
the media life, and trying to do something. And it's just a common interest. People from the hood, people in other walks of life, they all want money. So it's just something. It's just a common interest. But I don't think they're brethren, bro. Like, yeah, we'll back the beef like when they're there or something. I don't know, like if Jammer's phoning up, Chronic, yo, please help, man. Like, some bad thing. I don't know.
You the way the voice put it. The voice did it. That was deep.
But
Hey, will you help me, man? It's the miracle sound.
Yo, anytime listen to a part, it's a roast session, bro.
but
Nah.
You got the voice.
No, but look, let's keep it a buck, innit? If man values his friendship, he wouldn't be like, oh yeah, that's our pussy. Or
I'm not gonna say that, bro.
let's be honest. Like,
we got to put a bit of like, you know,
Respect.
do you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like they could have been like, oh yeah, look, he's not about that road thing, innit? But like, you know,
Not that rotating, but when it's come to hold it down for you, but you hold it down. Yeah. Something like that.
that's it, bro.
Something
Man just went straight into like the core, you know, like the reality, the cold-hearted reality. He said, you know what? Yeah, he's our pussy, innit? Like, so,
He's basically-
so like, we
I'm
know
not
that
dis-
you man want to. Basically, we know he's a pussy. We know you man want to move to him, but because he's with us, man, yeah, you're gonna have to let him go, innit? That's basically what they're saying. You know, and you know what? Yeah, at the time, do you think Jammer was arguing? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Because some of the
True.
people that he would have got involved in the basement sessions when they were doing Lord of the Mic, some of the people that they got involved, some of them man were really on their things. And if it went sideways, yeah, remember the time when it was Devilman and Skepta, and you can see all of the and even when it was Rage versus
Rage
versus for the guy,
all the
bro,
on his face, like, come on,
like ultimately he needs them man in that environment, because if it kicks off, bro, his house turned trash.
That's true.
His house turned trash, bro.
You remember
If you ain't got-
Marga versus Lazy?
Marga versus Lazy. Oh, classic, bro. Do you remember that one?
I don't, you know.
It's them ones where man's like talking about his gal and Marga's just like this.
Wait, what?
Like, bro, he couldn't
down.
take it. Yeah, he couldn't take it. I don't blame him, bro. I don't blame him.
Frisco there.
I don't blame him, bro. He couldn't take it. It's hard to take, bro. That's why I said the battle. Look, onto that note, bro, the battle rap life is not for me, bro.
Yeah.
It's not for me, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, the worst part was his girl was there, innit? I think his girl was there, innit? That's why.
I don't know, you know.
No, his girl was there,
I
bro.
swear.
Then he's calling out his girl, and his girl's there, bro. So obviously, like, he's feeling a kind of way. He's like, yo, like, I have to defend some honor here or something.
Yeah.
You get me?
Like a Will Smith moment.
Yeah,
for real.
It was.
For real.
It was. But I think it's worse than Will Smith moment. No, I mean, it's better than the Will Smith moment because, like, the environment, the settings is hood. You know, it just breeds, like, them environment breeds
It was in Jammer's
that something
basement.
could kick off anyway.
That Jammer's
Whereas we're
basement,
talking about the
bro.
Oscars, bro. It was,
Man walked
Will
all
Smith
the way
is-
to the other side.
he's done out here, bro.
Man
He's
walked
tripping.
all the way to the top of the podium.
Madness.
Yeah,
Gave
bro.
him the
But this is what I'm
slap.
saying, like for me, battle rap, yeah, I love battle rap. Like obviously, battle rap works, hang tight unit, yeah. But for me, yeah, some of the things that are done and said, i.e., we always talk about the Ren situation.
Oh man.
What's the name of the guy that Ren?
Scams. Oh my
yeah,
God,
man. Like put pictures of family.
That hurt me, bro. That hurt me.
You see, bless you, my bro. You see, you see, like the concept of someone putting, bless you, bro.
Bless you.
The concept of someone putting your family
Yeah, and a shirt, bro.
Or a t-shirt.
Oh God. I'm just
for banter. Bless you,
bro.
bro.
I didn't. At that moment, I was like, "Hey, Ren, bro. Hey, Ren, don't have this, bro." I was like, "Ren, don't have this, bro."
But you know what, bro? What does he do? Let me ask you, okay, because artists, what was that question you had for us earlier?
Yeah, so my thing with this whole battle rap thing, because I watch Pen Games sometimes. I watch some of last season and the season before that. I think there's only 3 seasons, isn't there?
This is the 4th season, I think.
Oh, this is the 4th season.
I think it's the
I
4th.
don't know. I only like saw it in bits. I didn't really.
I thought there was only 3 seasons.
I've seen the first one. I didn't really watch the second and third one, but the last one I watched, and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my thing is this, right? Cause like I watch Pen Game and I see certain man respond differently to this whole, let's say, topic. But should man really be calling out your mum's a slag? Your mum, I'd get your mum on her knees and obviously,
You know what?
tear. Should man really be doing that on these kind of?
You know what? Obviously, no. But it depends what battle rapper you are in it. And then even I'm not gonna say UK. UK they don't really try to lean too more towards that. But if someone like there's like for example, there's a battle rapper in UK. His slogan is "Suck your mum," and people let him get away with that because that's been his slogan for since years. And then there's Arsenal. He is known for disrespecting other rappers. There was a battle rap between Arsenal versus Tito. I'll show you one day. This guy had his phones like, "Is this your baby mother, right?" And he looked at her and he's like, "Is this your baby mother, right?" Ah, okay, cool. I've got this guy's baby mom on my phone sucking battle rap dick. And he showed everyone. And this is uncut. I watch his live and you can see the woman fully guzzling at this guy, no homo. You know what I'm saying? Guzzling, choking. And he's there.
Listen, that's the kind of shit that'll have him go back to the yard and kill the bitch. Yeah, that's the kind of O.J. Simpson creating kind of nigga. Like, yo, like...
You know what's about it? The guy who did that disrespect, he lost the battle. He lost the battle. He lost the battle.
The guy that pulled out the phone.
He lost the battle.
Lost the battle.
But look, you need props probably because you don't have enough heat in it.
You know what? I've actually had an experience of that. It was actually a No Lose Chat event. So I was judging a final. It was a process final between Merge and Bandit. So Merge.
Easy on the table, you remember?
Oh yeah. So there's this battle rapper called Merge. He went in first round, basically on a disrespect route. Trying to say, I don't know what I forgot it was about it, but it didn't hit. It just didn't land. It was literally crickets. Like you could hear a pin drop. You could hear a pin drop. Nobody was impressed. I saw it. And that moment where you say, "All right, you know what? No one's trying to fuck with my disrespect. You got to switch it up in it quick. Like you got, all right, look, you've been doing this for years. Switch it up, freestyle, do something, make the crowd laugh." He went just for that angle. And when I say it's the first time I've been in a rap game where I could hear nothing. I could hear nothing. It was worse about it. There was one guy, Black T. You remember Black T?
Yeah.
But after the end, we hear Black T say, "Time!" And he's like the humble brother, most humble brother.
Yeah,
and
he's
then
actually
like,
cool people.
"Time!"
See, this is the problem though. I just think if you need props, you probably went like 100 with the bars. anyway. You get me? So man brought out the disrespect. Probably got like that baby mama. Definitely got a slap. I'm pretty sure that guy went back there and punched her up like. I'm not condoning it, by the way, people. I'm just saying, like we're talking like, you know, you catch a nigga off guard like that in front of everyone. Yeah, he's probably going back to beat the shit out of that
react
woman.
badly. But you know, sometimes I feel like props can be that kind of just that the icing on the cake, and it can complement whatever's being said really well.
Maybe,
but sometimes it's a bit wild, isn't it?
But if the core concept of your diss was the actual prop, so for instance, talking about, oh yeah, what is this your baby mommy about? Like he hasn't. There's nothing that's led up to it, bro. That he just wants to show that, like, yo, I've got,
your baby mom
something
just
on you.
like, slagging it and you're sucking bad rap dick.
Yeah, but you know, ultimately, you know what you've done is you made him angry, but have you won from that? Do you know what I mean? Like my man that put Ren's whatever on the t-shirt, I'm quite a biased guy, yeah, and I would just like, and you know me, bro. Like if I was there live. Yeah, I'll probably like grab Ren up, like pull him to the side and be like, "Yo, listen, like,
yo, what you want to do?"
Like,
basically,
because if it's that, yeah, like you know, I'll tell the man then, bro, you know, we'll take him around the corner. Like that's how I feel about that shit. However, like if I was there and nothing was done, we didn't get into it because of all that bullshit and whatever. The first thing on my head is, you know what, this guy said some shit that I don't even think is even, you know, and now he can drop the best bar ever, bro. And you would see fucking nothing from me, bro. You look at my face, you'll see nothing, bro. I'll just not be able to concentrate. I would not be able to concentrate on listening to that kind of person anymore, bro. That's the way I am anyway, bro. You know, because you stepped a boundary that, like, I'm putting myself in the other guy's shoes and I'm thinking, oh.
I think
whole family display.
It's gonna kick off, bruv.
Because I think in season 1 there was one battle where the guy, I can't remember his name, I think he was a little bit short, had long hair, and like the guy, he just looked like he was ready to swing somebody out. Whoever, I think it was like a mixed race brother that he was clashing, and he just looked like he was ready to just go outside with my man then and there. You get me? So
I
forgot his name though, but I was just like, boy, you know what I mean?
If that's how the game is, bro. Honestly, just putting it out there, not for me, man.
Same.
Too much emotions, too much, you know, high blood pressure, a lot of things to just step in and change the game for me. So it's like, it's sort of a no-go zone. Man. But that's the thing though. So speaking on battle rap then,
yeah.
At what point do you think the line has been crossed?
Talk about dead families.
The line's blurry, man. The line's far too blurry for me.
How could you not speak about someone's family? Like, isn't that normal? Like in the battle rap game?
Dead family, I think is another.
Dead family. But I don't think you even like, you know, it's like, you know, someone's family died. Like, I'll even find it hard to even bring it up as a subject. Full stop. You know, like
you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised the margin where people go to though to try and win a battle. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I don't know. I'm not with that.
I don't condone it either, but I'm not surprised the way in battle rap, the levels people go to get a win.
Okay, so if you're a judge, and there's a close battle, and someone drops something about family, it was cold, but it was very, very out of order.
But then at the same time,
what's your take as a judge?
At the same time, if I'm a judge, it's almost like
you have to see how the other person's reacting as well. Because also, if it's reacting to a way where it's okay, there's a fight coming, you probably need to pipe down, or if he's doing it and the other guy just not responding, he's not even fazed by it. That might even put me towards the other guy. And if that guy comes with a fire round and just absolutely rebuttal the shit out of that round that you just did to the other guy previous round about their relatives, I'm going more to this guy.
So basically, almost like if you overstep a boundary, you might have made the judges a tad bit more critical of you. As in, like, now they want to see better. They want to see something from you now. It's like, okay, if you're going there, you better.
If you do it for a round, it's the way you execute it. It's the way you execute it as well. Because even has to be relatives, you could be at an angle. One, I always say, when you put, it's like when we diss each other. If I diss you, and I know that pisses you off, you're gonna keep throwing that diss every 2 minutes until you get a reaction that can better be. That can be. Oh, so you want to fight back? That you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes I see rappers. They'll say something to someone and it gets to him, and I see that once. All right, cool. I see that twice. Like, oh, it's coming up a bit of a normality. 3 times. All right, he clearly can't get over this stigma. But every battle rapper that says this angle to you, you get flustered. You know what I'm saying?
So then, like, this is what I'm trying to say. So long story short, it's all about reactions. So if someone dissed my family member and I've lashed out, I've I've said, yeah, I ain't say nothing. Yeah, like maybe even swing for my man. Yeah.
You know, people will understand it, but it was the end of the day,
You'd probably be
in
disqualified.
a crappy way. It will still be, you could have said it afterwards. You could have went right back, and then people will still make excuses. But
bullshit,
You'd probably be disqualified, really, because you lashed out in it. So I feel like you are probably a little bit more nicer of a judge than I would be, because as soon as you decide to put yourself in them situations, like it's almost like there are no bars held.
Yeah,
I get where you lot are coming from with the whole family thing, but you can't step into a battle rap and expect it to be nice.
yeah.
no, of course not.
That's why I feel like it's blurry lines, because when we're talking about boundaries, what are the boundaries?
True.
Yeah.
Like if man can bring up, like, this is gonna sound proper cynical, but if man can bring up in a creative way, like dead family or something like that, get me, like, it's not nice to hear, but then if the executions is something that's mad creative, it's almost like that's excusable.
So, but let me.
I don't.
Instances of anyone getting touched after a fight for
Boy, it's probably loads. There's probably loads, to be honest with you. But that's why I wouldn't personally put myself in a battle rap, because I couldn't handle that situation, really and truly.
So let's give an example. Who's actually been touched after disrespect? I think it was the last one when I saw. It was actually a white guy said a nigger to a black guy, and a black guy instantly clocked him. He clocked him instantly one time, innit? And then all of a sudden, you see the black guy protecting the white guy. Like, what the fuck?
You punched him up and then he protected him.
No. The guy punched him up, and all you see behind is some black guy coming up saying, no, what's touching my boy? Like, wait, hold up.
Did you not just say what you said? What's going on here?
You know what I'm saying? That's what I saw.
Yeah.
That's why, as a judge,
Yeah,
like,
but
I'd be
that's what I'm saying,
confused. I'd be like, because what are the boundaries?
So if someone brought up someone's dead relative, I'll be honest with you. I'll take the dead relative more offensively than the nigger talk or any sort of other racial slur. Personally, I'll be more offended by it. Like, if I'm a judge and I'm watching it and I heard someone say something about someone's dead mumsy or something, I'll be like, nah. I'm probably a bad person to judge, because after that I'll be bare biased and I'll fucking 3-0 the fucker. When they ask what's your judgment, I'll be like, yeah, that nigga didn't win a round.
You know what?
I'll be such a bastard.
You know what?
Bro.
If it's for a round, if it's for a moment or a round, I could take that. But if it's for all 3 rounds,
If it's for all 3 rounds, if it's for all 3 rounds, like, you're just getting boring and repetitive. So
it's getting dead now. You know?
I think as a judge, like, that person would lose points.
For a round of it, I can take him.
Yeah.
All 3 rounds, you taking the piss, bro.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah, safe still. Appreciate that.
But yeah, man. I think there's even with battle rap, it's just so blurry what people talk about. You know what I mean? Racial slurs, but you hear. Not even white people say what black people say to white people. I'm like, rah, you know what stuff that black people get away with, bro? Have you realized how much stuff black people get away with?
No, but you know what he's doing, yeah? Is battle rap not a predominantly black
of course, yeah.
So, you know, like, for instance, let me tell you something, yeah. Isn't there, okay, this is a funny one, yeah. I love this one, yeah. So, every fucking top rapper, top artist, every top someone has their favorite white boy. Like, the first person to commercially admit it was 50 Cent. You know, in that track, Patiently Waiting. He's like, hey, yo, you know you're my favorite white boy, right? Or you deep it, like, same way you said my man that said nigger, had another black guy come from behind protecting him. Like,
I was like, yeah.
Yo, every like, you know, it's just because it's like, it's almost like if you went into a very, very, like, just an environment you won't find a young black boy from the hood in. Yeah? if they have a really good friend of theirs that's professional, white boy that's professional and whatever, that boy will try and take good care of him. Be like, yo, listen, look, yeah, he's with me, he's all right. They'll, you know, that's just how it would work. So when you're in a predominantly black environment, bro, like I think it's only right to even sort of give them that little bit of prominence because they're in an environment where everything is predominantly black, bro. They could be easily filtered out, and I guess even they could be, I don't want to say discriminated on, but anyway, the judgment could be biased. You know, when they're facing other black battlers. So I think it is only right, you know, in those industries that are, you know, very, 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 you know, African and African American or Black British communities. I think it makes sense that they sort of include their favorite white boys that's involved, because I guess, you know, the inclusion is also what gives it a face. Is also what gives it reach. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's a fair shout. Everyone got their favorite white boy. You know, who's my favorite white boy? Have I even got a favorite white boy right now?
Or rapper?
What, American artist or
No,
UK?
no.
English?
No. I'm talking about for me. So like how 50 Cent has Eminem. Do I actually have a favorite white boy right now?
Yeah, who would you say is your
My
favorite?
dog. I'm not talking about any
Oh,
rapper. I'm talking about my dogs.
Oh, see.
Oh, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying, right? I'm talking about,
okay.
Yeah. Do I have a favorite white boy right now?
That's a good question, you know.
Because I used to, I've like through all of the generations, I had my favorite white boys, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we've actually had some, you know, some good times, you know what I mean? And to be fair, most of them, they're proper like, they're like man them anyway, bro. You get me? Just with a bit more of a Cockney accent, you get me? I love it, bro. It's cool. But yeah, man, like, favorite white rapper at the moment. What's your favorite white rapper at the moment?
Yeah, but from where?
No,
like
no.
America, UK?
Anywhere. But
Anywhere.
they just can't, I don't want to hear Eminem. I don't want to hear all the, huh?
Mills.
Who's
Is it
Mills?
Mills? Is it Mills or Millie? He's based from Boston. Jadakiss co-signs him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll fucking show you, but I think it's Mills or Millie's, but he's fire.
Okay.
Got bare tattoos around his face and shit.
Okay.
So that's it, sticking it on me now. But
I've even stuck it on myself.
When you ask a question like that, do they have to be fully white?
Yeah. Yes.
They can't be half.
Yeah, no mixed race, bro. Like you get bare blights.
Cause there was one man I was already thinking of, but I can't drop his name now. All right, cool.
Yeah, no, mixed race, you get to, because you're like literally from both communities, bro. Like, you know, it's sort of like, it gives that unfair bias.
You know, growing up, I used to like how Devlin handled his thing.
Okay.
Devlin's a cold artist, you get me? And I feel like, yeah,
So Mills, that's the guy, innit?
he's a magician. But
Millies.
Yeah,
Okay.
Millies.
there's another guy that I like. He's more up and coming than anything, but I like the way he handles himself, the way he delivers his bars, and like even on his tracks, he's got content. So, name's called Songer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Up and coming artist from the UK.
Okay, from the UK as well. Okay.
Yeah. I like his tunes, man. I like the way even his freestyles, man. He goes deep in it. Get me? So
I like that Devlin call out though. I like the Devlin call out.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to figure out who I'm messing with.
That's a good.
When it comes to white boys, yeah, it's definitely like, there's one, you know what, yeah? Do you know who I used to fuck with? Yeah, he's not even like big, but he's a G, bro. Do you remember that Popsy English done, bro?
What, English Frank?
No. Popsy English, bro. South done, bro. He used to rap with Clayface. And then, man, remember Clayface? You know Clayface, Dreadman.
it's not even a ring in the bell, you know.
Johnny.
I remember English Frank though, but no.
Yeah, no, it's nowhere near them, man, bro. Like he's just like assumed I was talking something else, bro. No, I'm talking about you know Clayface, bro. You know Johnny Clayface?
Oh,
Yeah.
from Tame.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he used to rap with one guy called Popsy English, bro, and that guy used to rap like proper fucking, like, you know, like with a Cockney accent and like bare energy, bro. Yeah, he was like a temper tea with content, bro. you know, like with content, like, you know.
That's a temper tea.
Yeah, temps with content, like not just like, you know, repeating the same, like clear, like that. He's like actually like going ham, but he's cold. I'm that Popsy English where he's cold, bro.
I'll tell you my favorite white sports person is. I'll give you credit.
Sports person.
Yeah, Luka Doncic, man.
What?
Luka Doncic, basketballer
Oh, okay.
from Slovenia, and he absolutely breaking every black man's ankle he can think of, and he's dunking them as well. He's not athletic. He's borderline fat. He's dunking them black.
Okay. No, I borderline fat. I don't know.
No,
Maybe just a bit overweight.
but stocky. Stocky.
Man said fat, bro. No. There's no NBA. There's no fat boys in the NBA, bro.
True.
Yeah, there's no fat boys. The NBA.
They won't allow it. They won't allow it.
No, forget about them allowing it. Yeah, your body won't allow you to do what you need to do, bro. NBA is way more fucking. It's just it's much more demanding on your body than football.
For real.
Football, you can cheat. You can, bro. One guy cheats in basketball, bro. There's holes upon holes.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? But I'm with you on that. He's a sports person. He's my favorite white boy in sports. See now, this is tricky because when I think of my favorite white boy, I think of American or English. Yeah, because I look at like certain Eastern European, like they got like a lot of culture that's like black man anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
You get me? So I'm looking at them like, ugh. It's really difficult to like, to look at the perspective, the way they treat family life and generally speaking, their culture. I just find it hard to like look at them.
But if you go by performance, who would you say is your favorite?
Favorite.
I think for me, I'll go with that guy who was bagging him all them goals for City, innit?
Hey, man, Eden Haaland, John.
Bro, that guy is a machine.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Yeah,
Honestly, he's just a force to be reckoned with, innit? So
Yeah, he's a monster.
turned up on the wrong side of Manchester, unfortunately.
Yeah,
And he's got that. And he's got that attitude as well. He's got that attitude. He wants to.
Well, if you're saying the wrong side of Manchester, did you forget that his dad played for the wrong side of Manchester as well? Bro? So for him, that's always the right side, bro.
Yeah.
So, I
Yeah,
mean,
but obviously me being a United fan, innit?
yeah.
Like, obviously, get me. So.
I like it.
Imagine unlucky. Yeah, I hear you. It's peak though, because I get a lot of like. It pisses me off that I see a lot of Man U fans. They get onto Arsenal fans more than they get onto Man City fans.
It's crazy, bro. Like Man
I look
City.
at them like, bro, we don't live round the corner from you, bro.
For real. It's crazy, bro.
Like, bro, it's like a good 300 odd fucking mile journey, mate.
Do you know how many Man United fans are laughing at? You bottled it. You bottled it.
Yo,
What?
and the guys are gonna be celebrating in your hometown.
A treble.
But
In your hometown. Why are you getting onto Arsenal? Go find a fucking Man City fan and do him dirty. We'll leave us man alone, bruv.
But you know what it is. I think where it goes wrong with a lot of Arsenal fans
Oh, here we go.
is that a lot of the fans, if you just look at from like maybe 10 games into the season, maybe even 12 games into the season,
Okay.
to like the last third of the season,
Okay.
it's just like the tone changed. It just showed how many Arsenal fans
Okay, so
were living in dreamland.
Okay, cool. So you're saying dreamland, right? So now we've got to check this guy now because right now you're talking about what every other highlight fan will. We're talking about Arsenal fans. Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
No Arsenal fan, and I'm telling you this right now. Not one. I don't know because Man United tried to just make Arsenal lose their head. No Arsenal fan at the start of the season said we're gonna win the league. No one said that.
Let me tell you something. Let me just chime in one word.
Wait, no. Can you find the clip of the Arsenal fan that did say that? As you said that.
This shit.
But you see them man there. No, but you see them man there, bro. They are fucking clickbait, bro.
Are you admitting that they did say it?
No, I'm saying that them man there are not Arsenal fans, bro.
Oh,
You think
okay.
like you see my man that fat boy from fucking AFT. You think he's a fucking Arsenal fan? He thrives off Arsenal being shit, bro. He thrives off He thrives off Arsenal being shit. That guy ain't no fucking Arsenal fan, bro. He is an opportunistic wankstain.
Who are we talking about?
Robbie.
AFTV guy,
Yeah,
bro.
Robbie for
Bro,
AFTV.
Yeah.
Notice how their hits were so much lower. Yeah, their hits were so much lower until the end.
I think that's every
No.
football channel.
No. Arsenal are like the fucking AFTV are the benchmark for fucking bullshit.
Okay,
Yeah?
but
bro, benchmark, bro.
okay, cool. Let me.
Wait. Let me
flip what I already said.
Go ahead.
No Arsenal fan expects to win the league this year. We saw ourselves on top. We didn't even get gassed. It's only when we
That's
were.
facts, you know.
It was only when
Every
we
Arsenal fan I asked.
we're thinking, oh, you're going to win the league. It's October. You're on top of the league. So I'm no, bro. Like City, Liverpool.
People practically, even when they come to me, everyone that come to me is like, oh, what do you think Arsenal did? They're winning the league. Are they winning the league? And bro, like for me, I'll be honest with you, I got more Man U fans doing that to me than me seeing Arsenal fans claiming that they thought
Fact.
that we were going to win the league.
Let me tell you, we didn't even expect anything until March, April. Like, oh shit.
Like, how are they still here?
We're
Like,
still
we're like,
here.
"Rah."
Or you're like 15 points clear.
No, we weren't even 50 points.
Maybe 12. Maybe 12.
No, it wasn't 12.
No, it wasn't. It was actually 8
It
points.
was 8 points.
It
Get
could
it
have
right.
been 12.
You tried to.
Exactly.
Are you sure it was only 8?
It was 8
We
points.
went over it.
It
So
was
it's
8 points.
It was 8
Are you
points.
sure it's only 8?
It
points.
could have been that game when it was 8 points. If we had won it, would have made it 12.
Okay.
That wasn't the game. That was a game that
It would have made it 11
or whatever. We didn't actually win that game. But I remember. But I'm just saying, from what I know of every Arsenal fan that I got to and ask about the thing, they are all telling me the exact same shit that I told.
All we
I'm like,
wanted,
bro.
all we want is to hear the Champions League music at Emirates again. That's all we wanted. That's all we wanted.
That's
If
it.
we had that, I'm cool with that season, bro.
Like,
It was fourth, third.
No more Thursday fucking night fucking football, bruv. That's what
No
we
more of
wanted,
that.
yeah.
We didn't care about that.
All we wanted was no more Thursday fucking football, yeah. And everyone else, yeah, fucking raised their expectations. But let me tell you something, yeah.
Everyone else.
Yeah, everyone else, bro.
So
Everyone
it
else.
wasn't Arsenal fans
Bro, it
at
was
all.
everyone else, bro. It was everyone else, bro.
You know why people
for
are
the majority of the season, bro. Even if you go on TalkSport, you see some of these other guys saying, "Yeah, Arsenal are gonna win it. Oh yeah, we think they're gonna win it." And I'm looking at them like, bro.
What, the pundits?
Yes, I was
Yeah,
telling them,
them
man,
man
shut your fucking mouth, you fucking jinxing wanker. Like, because that's what they were doing, bro. They're jinxing. But look, they weren't jinxing shit, bro. The reality is, yeah, at the point where Arsenal started losing games, look at the squad. Look at the squad. Anyone that says it's a bottle job are you mad? How could that squad compare with a squad that can put out their bench to come second? That bench could have fucking come. Man City's bench can come second, bro.
True.
Man City's bench will give Man City's first team way more of a challenge than the rest of the fucking league more times.
City's got a good squad, so I'll give you that.
Where we had Jesus injured, we overcame that. That was a big wow.
Yeah, for real.
A big wow. Yeah. But William Saliba with Tomiyasu both being out ruined it. Two centre backs, two
important
centre backs, but one of them's been playing right back because he's been playing well since the other one got injured, and the other one, he's our best centre back, probably one of the best in the league. Period. And he's out. We've had to play. Who we'd prefer is Ben White to come back to centre back because he's a very ball playing centre back. You would almost feel like we didn't quite lose that much.
I'm going to have Holden.
And then we would have had a right back, but we didn't even have a right back to replace Ben White with. So we were forced to stick fucking Ben White at right as usual and to play Rob Holding.
I was about to ask you, what's your thoughts on Holding?
Holding, he's not a bad player, bro. He's just not, like, bro, everyone complained about Rob Holding, and I would say that defensively, he didn't put too much wrong. His issue was genuinely the players couldn't trust themselves with him there. Like, when you give him the ball, he's not doing what our normal attacking-minded right centre-back would do, bro. He wasn't doing it. You know what I mean? He's getting the ball, he's, looking left or right, he has to go wide, but he ain't trying to dart forward with that ball.
Yeah, he's not a ball player.
And that is like a requirement. That's what actually gives us that. Bruv, William Saliba used to be on the edge of the box. How many times a game, bro? How many times a game is William Saliba on the edge of the box, bro? Yeah, that guy is constantly bombing forward, bro. Do you know what I mean? So, at the point where we've lost those two guys, bro, like already, Thomas Partey's been injured since we bought him. Him.
I feel like he's a proper prone to injury kind of guy, though.
To be fair, I don't think he was before Atletico Madrid, bro.
Yeah,
he just gave them. He gave them his best fitness years. Like, but in terms of like ability, he's still full of ability now. And when he arrived, but his issue is he can't give you that ability for 90 minutes for 38 games.
Yeah, the consistency's not there, man.
He can't, because the legs are just not going to let him. So there's just too many aspects. When Thomas Partey is out, it's like, everything's there. When this player's out, when that player's out, bro, them man didn't play De Bruyne for how long and still won games, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, so like for me, we can't afford to lose Odegaard. And Odegaard is like our equivalent. And we can't afford to lose Odegaard. Yeah, and think we're going to do something for the next 5-10 games.
I'm not.
And they can lose De Bruyne. Let me keep it a buck. Without Haaland, I still think they won the league this season.
Yeah.
In fact, I think they might win it a bit more convincingly because of the fact that Alvarez is more a Pep Guardiola style striker. So with him running around in the number 9 role, he would actually have more contribution from everyone else in the team. Whereas with Haaland, you know, maybe an assist here and there because he's in that position to just quickly square it to you. But more times he's looking for that. He's looking to be in the end of that shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
So it's a tough one to call, but I wouldn't, you know, again, with the Arsenal thing, I didn't even think they bottled it personally. Everyone says, oh yeah, they did bottle it. I'm like, yeah, okay, if you think so. People are trying to compare it to Leicester. I'm like, do you think that Man City team is the same as this Man City team? It's not, bro. That Man City team was great, but they weren't gonna do what these lot did, bro.
I'm not convinced though. I still think Arsenal bottled it.
Nah.
Just to rattle you both.
Bruv, you bottle football in general, bro. It's like, you bottle football in general,
I reckon Eric Ten Hag bottled football when he come in and he's like, I can't handle this Ronaldo.
I can't.
Let's just shove him out.
Couldn't handle Ronaldo.
Let's fuck him over and shove him out.
Man walks. Who walks who walks off during the game?
Yeah,
and then gets made captain. Get the fuck out of here, man.
It got messy and like.
You see what Aubameyang done?
What about Messi?
No, I'm saying it got messy with Ronaldo. Like,
Yeah, but
not
look,
about Messi.
you see, I'll handle Aubameyang. Look, you got to come. Look, you can come and do this, but you can come back on Monday. Monday gone, not come back. Alright, cool. Fuck off. Get him down. Get him out.
And Aubameyang's feeling hard done by because he said that he can't come back for Monday, and Arteta said you have to come back on Monday. You get it? Like that's where the conflict of interest is in. So I would say that.
You see that? You disrespect Arteta.
I'd argue that Ten Hag bottled it, fam.
Captain gets stripped. Alright, Odegaard, this is yours now. We move on. Ronaldo. Oh my God, what's going to happen? He goes Piers Morgan, makes a shit show. Here you go, you get the captain Ronaldo, take that. You know what I'm saying?
Morgan thing was mad.
But do you know what, bro? I think that just come off the back, and no one's gonna admit it, but it just come off the back of bad man management.
Facts.
That's it. Anyone that wants to argue that they think fucking what's his name, Ten Hag done a great job of managing that situation is wrong. Because off the back of that situation, one of the biggest fucking interviews in the history of fucking Manchester. In the history
How'd you get that?
Yeah, it was made on live television.
You think Alex Ferguson allowed that to happen?
No, Alex Ferguson would listen, bro.
You think Arsene Wenger's allowed that to happen?
I reckon Piers Morgan, even after recording it, would not fucking dare.
Even when Jose and Pogba had their beef, it was never made public.
They can't.
They had to go through the camera. They saw, oh, what's that conversation I have there? Yeah. And make something up from that. Yeah. That's what it never supposed to be made public. Yeah. It was made public.
And again, I just think that comes off the back of bad man management. You know?
Alex Ferguson gave a Superman boot to David Beckham's head, and that was never made public until Alex Ferguson said it himself.
And I hope that they got every word because you banged on the table.
I'm sorry.
No, but for real, you're right. Like, just put it that way, innit? Like, you know, that shit wouldn't have happened with certain men. So
I hear that.
But anyway, look.
Well, before we change the topic of football,
Mario Balotelli had beef with Mancini in the training ground, and it was never made public. That's what I gotta say.
Brother, that beef, didn't even need to get made public. You can see pictures of fucking Mancini holding him up like you know, his hair all over the place. Nah, that didn't need to get made public. Let's be honest now, bro. Fucking hell.
I was gonna say the big thing that shocked me last season, Luton, bruv.
Yeah.
Premier League football blood. You get me?
From fucking, what's it called?
Mad!
From the trenches.
Yo!
Bro, don't you remember, bro?
No, from the non-league.
Don't you remember? We used to actually, like, I think it was about that time ago, bro. We used to look at all of them trials. We used to see they used to do trials, bro, when they're back in the fucking conference, bro.
Yeah, it's open trials.
They used to do bare open trials.
Open trials.
Imagine that Luton open trials. And they've got players. I think they've got one player apparently that was with them from that long. That was
mad.
with them from conference. So they've had a player that has been with them through the whole fucking every tier.
Shit.
Have you not seen the stadium?
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I've seen the stadium. I've been there.
But they got to rent it.
Kenilworth. That's only like $8,000. 8,000 people. Small.
No, but that's the thing. They're not even using that stadium. They can't.
They can't use that.
Yeah, they can't use that stadium legally.
So where are they going? MK Dons?
I don't remember, but I know that they're doing a rent. They're renting the ground for like a period of the season.
Where?
Until they build or something. I don't know how it works. I don't know. I haven't.
That's
you know, I rate Luton for coming up, but I didn't do that much research. You get me? But that's your side.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
you might have to go to Northampton or something. Then,
man said you have to go away for your home games.
Listen,
You might have to go to Hampton.
the Luton versus United game, I want to be there, innit? Get me?
That's going to be a mad game.
Who you supporting? Who you supporting?
United, bro.
Come on, bro. You got to support the
United,
whole
bro.
team.
No, obviously, I'll show up in it. That's enough.
Imagine I show up to watch Luton get their arse, and then I'm going to walk back with him as well. I'm going to walk back with him. Zip it up. All the way up here like this.
Come on, mate. You look a bit uncomfortable. Yeah,
Mate, it's fucking 29 degrees. What are you doing? Take that shirt off, mate. Take that jumper off, mate.
Lou's singing their songs, yeah. He's like, yeah. I don't know this.
Oh man, I hear that though. That's cool, man. Like, you know, we get the same stick with West Ham, but they're like, oh yeah, you should be your local, mate. You should West Ham. I'm like, mate, back when I was a kid, mate, yeah, being black and being a West Ham fan didn't sound like
for real.
Unfortunately, as we grow older, we just got things that stick with us. Not that I look at it that way anymore. I've been to West Ham games, but for me to now suddenly be a supporter when, you know, the background, you know, I've already done supported Arsenal. One of the most, like, for me, one of the most multicultural teams in football history. Do you know what I mean? And then furthermore, I supported Leyton Orient because they're one of the most multicultural histories of all, you know, in football, in English football history as well. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, I have to look at it that way, man. Millwall will forever, ever be at the bottom of my heart.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Rotting away,
I like
yeah.
to go straight with that.
Rotting away, yeah. Trying to give me a stroke.
So I'm not gonna lie to you.
Trying to send clots to my brain, bro. Fuck.
I went to a Millwall home game. I went to a Millwall home game, innit? And I went. Our boy Heskey, obviously. All right, cool.
Look at this guy, bro.
My bad. You gotta edit that one.
Edit what? Just talk, man.
All right,
call him H.
Right, my
No,
boy.
you can say his name, bro, but it's like, yeah.
Okay, my boy just took me to a Millwall game, innit? And I'm not gonna lie to you. As a typical me, I expected I'm gonna expect bear stares, bear looking at me like, why this nigga? But I didn't get that.
This guy thought he was gonna.
I thought I was gonna get hostile treatment. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He thought he walked into a Ku Klux Klan meeting. He was like, God damn.
I remember that
There's
day.
a hella pointed hoodies up in here, boy.
I actually dressed in blue just to fit the occasion. That's how even bad it was.
I ain't got a Millwall shirt. Anything blue would do.
I actually learned my lesson. Don't judge a book by its cover. So I'm watching the game now. I'm actually getting into it. Like, Millwall's playing. They're not really being as attacking as I thought it would. So one guy was like, you know what, mate? I ain't seen you before, man. What, first time in a Millwall game. I'm like, yeah. How'd you think of it, man? I think you need to attack. I know, man. We're playing shit at the moment, innit? I was like, right, yeah, man. I thought you to do better, man. Like, we're playing shit, mate. Fucking hell, we got a playoff to win, mate. I'm like, yeah, tell you, don't judge a book by its cover, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, like, I won't lie.
That's good that you had that kind of experience, though, even though you was expecting different.
I was expecting hell of a lot different.
Yeah.
I was thinking I might do a few punch-ups in there.
Yeah, that's
So would you go to another Millwall game after that
I
experience?
slightly would. I'm not gonna lie, I slightly would.
Maybe not because of the fucking boring football, bro.
Okay, yeah. It was
That negative, man. Fuck that, man. Listen, sorry, Millwall fans, but West Ham.
But you know what? It's actually mad though. You know what Millwall fans I've seen these days? I've seen bare Millwall fans in Dagenham. Oh my God. In Dagenham. They come to my shop, bruv. So I'm at the shop now, yeah. And obviously you see West Ham fans. 3 guys came on the shop, innit? And I was like, yeah. And they come to do their bets now. I was like, oh, what team you support? He was like, guess, mate. I'm like, oh, West Ham. No, we don't support them. Oh, Tottenham. Because there are a few Tottenham fans there, Essex. No, we don't support them fuckers. Hell no. Hell
no.
Do
they hate Tottenham?
Oh, yeah, they hate Tottenham.
Oh, my God. Everybody hates Tottenham.
It was like, hey, we don't support them fuckers. We're Millwall. I'm like, excuse me?
You know,
we're Millwall fans. But
mate,
I'm like,
are you sure you're in the right place, mate?
But it's even funny. A West Ham fan coming now.
Yeah.
He come to the shop. He looks at him like, oh, Terry, you ain't serving them dirty fuckers, are you? He knew they were but they have that mutual respect now, like, yeah, we're Millwall, they're West Ham, and nothing happens. They just banter each other like, what the fuck is happening? When you told me that fan rivalry doesn't count no more, it actually doesn't count. I'm thinking to myself, I'm looking at it right now thinking,
they don't care, bro.
a Millwall fan, a West Ham
Bro,
fan.
listen,
in the same
it
vibe.
does-
Nothing kicked
football
off.
changed.
I would say it still does, and the reason why I say that, there was a time, where was I coming back from? I'm trying to remember. I think I was coming back from maybe up north or something like that. Anyways, long story short, I'm on the train. I'm on the underground. I think I'm on the Victoria line, somewhere like around Seven Sisters, and I'm going towards Victoria. And like, there's these two guys that come on the train, and they come up to me, and they're like, "Oh, you're right." I'm like, "Yeah." Obviously, I don't know who they are, so me instantly, I'm thinking like, "Oh, go on." You get me? Like, there's two of you. There's one of you like, "Oh, go on, did it?"
Yeah, just
Get
in
me?
case.
So like, they're like, "Oh, what? Are you into football?" I'm like, "Yeah, I like football." They're like, "Oh, what team do you support?" And I was like, "Why do you need to know?" They was like, "Oh, if you was a Tottenham fan, then we'll be looking to fuck you up." I said,
My ego's so shit because at
Yeah.
this point,
I looked at them.
I might just
Yeah,
like scream some chants like,
I actually
I
looked
might
at
have to
them.
become a yid for 25 minutes.
I
language.
actually looked at them and I thought, like, what? And I said, say that again. It was like, oh yeah, if you're a Tottenham fan, then I might have to fuck you. And a part of me was thinking, I should just say I'm a Tottenham fan so we can
I
get
should just
into
be
it.
like, Harry Kane, yeah, Harry Kane.
Because I was thinking these men can't be serious, but I was just, in the end, like there was a part of me that just said, "No, just fuck it," because
just-
I don't
just
even support. I don't support Tottenham. I don't support Arsenal. Whatever that
point,
shit
yeah,
that they
cool.
got
He's an
going on.
Arsenal fan said this.
Huh?
He's an Arsenal fan that said this.
Yeah.
You're lying.
Yeah. See, that part's more hard to believe than anything, bro.
Who else is gonna be looking for Tottenham fans?
I thought
I'll be honest with you, I'll be honest, Chelsea or Tottenham.
hates Tottenham.
Nah, it's Arsenal.
Chelsea or West Ham?
West Ham, yes. Not Arsenal.
Bro, Arsenal don't.
Arsenal not mow like that.
Arsenal
It's
don't.
Arsenal fans, bro.
Listen, bro, I'm not. But I'm just telling you that Arsenal don't have a known fucking hooligan firm that can cause any.
That was the 80s,
Do
70s.
you know what that is?
And even then we weren't that great.
Those are individuals trying to take it upon themselves. That's
For
what
real.
it is, bro.
Like, I'm
Trust
like,
me, fam.
what?
When I say for sure, yeah, like Tottenham fan, Arsenal fan coming on to, bro, you don't need to be up at, bro. What Tottenham fan do you need to beat up, bro?
Yeah.
Do you know how I beat up a Tottenham fan? I bring out the stats.
Literally.
What?
'Cause I was thinking-
you chatting shit, yeah? What? You're a Tottenham fan? Wait there.
Man said I bring out the stuff.
Hey, hey, bro, what's an Audi Cup? Yo, at this point, bro, that's a bullet straight to his heart. Yeah, there's nothing else needed.
If it's the same age, oh, you're 33, right? All right, name every trophy you won in your lifetime. Name and remember.
That's what I was thinking in my head.
Remember
'cause
every trophy you won in your
I
lifetime.
was thinking Tottenham, they ain't won none.
Well, they've won one FA Cup.
Yeah, but
I
how
think they
long?
won a
ago?
League Cup. And then they won another League Cup in 2008. 91 and 2008. That's the
Yeah,
only
that's what I'm
times you
saying.
won trophies.
They really
In
won.
1991
Yeah.
and 1991. I had to research that one. I had to research that one.
No one cared anyway.
2008, you beat Chelsea, and that was it. You're nothing
Hey,
else.
quick question. Who was the last team to, what was it? Was it to win a game? No, who was the last team to win the league before the Premier League moved, before Division 1 changed to Premier League?
Leeds United.
You know, I only found that out like the other day, bro.
Oh, sir.
I found out.
I didn't even know.
I didn't know, bro. I was like, we leave. Because it actually made me think, wow, okay, so they've actually got a bit of history.
No, that was when Eric Cantona was there.
They have more history than Tottenham.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Jesus Christ.
I think they won the European Cup. They won a European Cup.
Yeah, I rate that still. I rate that.
Look, Nottingham Forest got more history than Tottenham.
But I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest with you.
No, I'm not lying.
Like,
Nottingham Forest.
You bumped into one of those once in a blue moon Arsenal fans that were drunk and just needed trouble, bro.
For real, bro.
Those were just some hood niggas that had no drills left. Like all of my ops are dead. Like, you know them guys there. All of my ops are dead. So they're like, oh yeah, let's just go to an Arsenal game. Yeah, catch a Tottenham fan on the way home and fucking. Because trust me, bro, them man, like, bro, there's absolute like.
There's no reason.
You know, like Arsenal Tottenham violence. I've not seen it in my whole life.
You don't need to, bro.
I've not seen it. The violence simply just comes from
I could understand Tottenham fans want to fuck up an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
I can understand
because
that part.
There's loads for them to want to
For
fuck
real.
us up for. But even their fan ain't that great, bro. So then, at this point, who cares?
And they hate more.
exactly,
They, when it comes to fighting, they hate more West Ham and Chelsea.
Yeah, they actually do. Which is weird, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like their beef only just came to the front, after that game that they had, where Willian got rattled and really rattled someone. Then, bro, that game was the best.
Which one? What, Tottenham Chelsea?
Bro, Tottenham Chelsea. Bro.
No, but their rivalry always been long. That's always been a long rivalry.
I didn't know it was that bad, bro.
It was bad, bro.
Bro, that Chelsea Tottenham game that I saw, was the best bit of football I've seen in a long time in the Premier League. I just not, the last time I seen people just go and just fuck it, just go smash him. They smashed each other and they all got up into each other's face like, yeah. Referee separated, yellow, get on. Next two smash, cool, yellow, get on.
It was.
I hate this fucking cute football where guys are like,
Cute.
Guys will almost let you go because they were scared of fouling you. Like me, I would just accidentally brush my hip into your back leg or my knee across your back leg, and I'll be like, yo, ref, he kicked my knee. I'll try some shit. Like, it's just so nice now, bro. Everyone's so technical and everyone's so focused on like being clean that there's no such thing. Like, when people try to compare old defenders to now, I look at them and I literally want to say to them, bro, I want to tell mans to suck their mums for like telling me that they think that any defender of this era could even fucking cause a problem for the likes of the kind of players back then, bro.
I'll give you one thing though.
Who was it that tried to say? Was it who was it? Someone tried to say basically if Henry was meant to go up against, is it Company or somebody?
Fuck off, mate.
Who was it?
Company used to get red cards against Nani, bro. Yeah.
And if you can't, United fan, I was thinking, come on, man, put some respect on Henry's name, man,
bro.
please.
Bro, do you know what pissed me off, bro? Yeah, Wax, you remember this, bro? When fucking the other Ferdinand, the other Ferdinand that no one cares about, bro, was fucking
Anton.
trying to shout. I don't even know his name, bro. What, Anton? I don't know.
Yeah, you got racial abuse.
I don't know.
What, Anton, you got racial abuse by John Terry?
I don't know that, bro. What is that? What we know him for? We know him for being so basically the footballer that's known for being racially abused. Yeah, like that's his fucking highlight of his fucking. No, it's true, bro. That's the highlight of your career, bro. Or the highlight of your career is your brother is a bad boy fucking centre back. Yeah, that's the highlight. Like, you have a few uncles that were fucking G's. Yeah, but. Bro, how could he be going on like, oh yeah, Anelka scored a hat-trick against me and Henry was not on it? Because Henry probably didn't want to get his leg broken by some dipshit that don't know how to play football, bruv. How could a man that was not... Your name ain't Stam, your name ain't Ferdinand, your name ain't Vidic, bro, and you want to talk about coming up against Henry, because you come against Henry and you come against Anelka, you feel like Anelka's better. Who are you to judge, bro? You might have just been having a worldie once in your fucking career against Henry, and you're playing against Anelka and you were on a bender, bro.
All I gotta say,
bro, I don't want to hear that.
All I gotta say, the aftermath. Henry went to Barca. Anton went to Sunderland and got relegated. So we know who won that.
Yeah, no,
Barca won Champions League.
Yeah, I hear you.
Anton went Sunderland and got relegated.
But despite all of that, he's come out on a podcast and he's fucking talking about. He thinks he's. Do you know why I get pissed off at that? Yeah, because we live in the era with social media. Yeah, where like someone would look at him like, oh yeah, but he's actually a pro baller, so maybe he's actually telling the truth. And then now someone's gonna like start the campaign of Henry was a fraud or some fucking dumb shit like that, bro. And anyone with a brain can see that Henry was like the most complete you can find. More complete than Haaland, more complete than Shearer, more complete than all these guys that scored more, that can score more goals. Because he does more than score goals. He does everything.
Exactly. That's why people always say he's the best striker. Look, Alan Shearer scored... He still got 260 goals, but he was never voted the best striker player in the game. Because even Shearer said, that guy is way better than me.
Because he knows that guy is not only focused on just getting goals. Yeah. Again, we live in an era now where like everything is goal focused. Some people are going to try and tell me that Harry Kane is better than Henry. And to be honest with you, Harry Kane is closer to Henry than Shearer. But definitely not. Definitely not. No. He definitely ain't no Thierry
Me
Henry.
personally, I don't even think Kane's better than Son, to be honest with you.
I think
Yeah,
because of
he
the
is.
level of consistency, he's better.
Yeah, Son has too
I
much.
mean,
don't
when Son is on fire, he looks very scary. A
looks-
bit more scary.
He didn't have like the greatest season, cool, but like I feel like
No, but Son has. So Kane's got more 20-goal season than Son has.
Yeah, no, I just
And Son
generally.
has
Yeah,
Son
but-
has more dry spots. When Son's on go, he's world class.
Yeah. When Son is doing his thing, when they're both at their prime,
And that's
I
hard
think
for
Son
me.
might be scary.
That's hard for me to say this.
Yeah,
but
that's my opinion.
But Son is world class when he's on go.
Yeah, when he's on his thing, I think Son is scarier to play against.
Definitely.
than
I
Kane.
find-
But Kane would bring that threat from the beginning of his career
Yeah.
till now. Whereas Son is gonna have certain bro, that game against fucking Tottenham, bro. He's the one that ripped us, bro. He killed fucking Holding first.
Oh, yeah,
And then he finished us
yeah,
off.
yeah.
He killed Holding. Easily, bro. He easily killed Holding, bro. Just literally tipped the ball past him and then got taken out like the most fucking child's play challenge ever, yeah? Like, and to be fair, I don't even blame Holding. I blame whoever thought that you can put him in a high line against Son.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah,
Anyway,
crazy.
long story short,
That's
bro,
the gaffer then.
Yeah, I have to blame Arteta for that. I'm sorry. Yeah, Arteta, you're still learning. You're still learning on the job because that is a fucking criminal move. But anyway, despite that, bro, you have to look at the attitude, bro. And I just feel like Son is way more dangerous, but he's just not as present, bro. Even in the game that we popped Tottenham recently, popped Tottenham recently, it was Harry Kane that was still trying to dig them out of the hole. I see the game where Tottenham was it the 5-1? Who did they get 5-1 against?
Newcastle.
It was Harry Kane's solo goal from
Solo
the
goal,
halfway
way
line.
line, yep.
That got them the fucking goal, 5-1, and the only goal you got was literally one man roughing it up and squeezing through holes to get you that goal. Bro, I'm sorry to say, bro, Harry Kane shits on Son
Every day
in longevity. I just feel like in their top spots, yeah, Son is doing some like scary, magical shit in it, like first time finishes, left and right foot. Son is definitely stronger on his weak foot than Harry Kane, but just not as consistent, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's too hard. But with that,
I get that point. I definitely
No, I like Son. I like Kane. Yeah, they're like, you know, contrary to them being Tottenham wankers. Yeah, I like those players. You know,
Daniel Levi, free Harry Kane, man.
nah, bro.
Free
Daniel
Harry Kane.
Levi, listen, Daniel Levi, keep doing what you're doing, man. You're doing very well. Tottenham ain't winning no fucking titles. They ain't winning no cups. Yeah, keep going the way you're going, man. You know, go get rid of your best player and bring in 5 CDMs like you did with Bell. Yeah, ain't
So free Harry Kane, man.
Nah, man, don't free Harry Kane. Leave him there, man. Leave him there, bro. If you want to be a Tottenham wanker, you can be a Tottenham wanker. Yeah, in my opinion, Harry Kane should have left 5 years ago. What the hell is he doing at Tottenham?
Oh yeah, I can say that because I had a gentleman's agreement. So you
Yeah,
got,
but look,
so you got mugged then. So you got bumped.
Yeah,
so you got bumped.
because look, when it suits Tottenham, they'll get rid of him.
But he's like
So
33.
you're holding on to it. But the truth is, when they want to wash you, they'll wash you, bro. That's on Harry Kane.
And you
man.
know it is now.
Just to
And you
play
know,
for
the
England,
worst part was, you know what, yeah? The part that got me was the renewal of the contract a few years ago. That's what pissed me off. I was thinking Real Madrid, this, that, and then he went to renew that contract. And you know what that means? It means that if you're going to sell him, you are selling him for cake.
Yeah.
You know, we're not letting him go. And that's what he done to himself. He signed on a 6-year, wasn't it?
6 5 I don't know, man.
I'm sure it was a 6 year or something, bro. But whatever, 5-6 years, but when you know that, you know, you're coming up to your prime, your prime's coming up to
Prime years. And you know what? You can't even just go stay at yards and say, I want to play for you no more. You can't just do that no more, bro.
Yeah.
True.
You can't do that no
bro.
more.
It's not that era no more, man. It's not that era, bro. Players have power, but you get me? Like
Player powers. Yeah,
it just depends where you are, man. Like if you're in PSG, you can get some power, clearly.
For real. Yeah.
I mean-
By the whole club, tell them who you want to coach, tell them who you want to play in.
So wait, so look, one question that I might have for you, like,
What is it still a football question?
well, yeah, still on
Okay.
the football, but like we're gonna sort of start merging away a little bit, yeah. So we're gonna talk about, you know, the career aspect of it, yeah. Do you think it's right that footballers earn the amount they do based on, and not just based on what they earn? I'm talking about when you put in comparison some of the background roles.
In this country.
Yeah, some of the background roles in football are like they're not that great paid. Some of the background roles in football are not that great paid.
Oh, of course.
And in the same club, you'll have someone that earns that, you know, so that person's life savings, and that motherfucker's
so obviously
that motherfucker's in charge of making your legs all right. That motherfucker's in charge of making sure you're good, you're mentally prepared, you're physically.
I think you're right. I always think look, the footballers get the most money. The people playing, the coaches get absolute peanuts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Peanuts.
That's a joke. Imagine having a squad of players, and if you combine their wages, bro, they just shit on all of the fucking coaching staff.
For real, even in the top, you think that they're living comfortably. But they're only living comfortably with what they're getting.
And it's only people like Arteta.
Scrape for the barrel.
There's only people like Arteta's and Pep Guardiola's and them people there that'll be earning, like, you know,
the manager's gonna
like those cheeky 6 million per year, 7 million per year.
The manager's just gonna get the brisk of the brunt anyway for the whole coaching staff.
Yeah,
the coaching staff.
The coaching, the number twos,
what they get
significantly less.
And
then you're talking about all of the staff beneath that.
Now you think about that in the Premier League. Imagine a semi-pro setup now. Oh my god.
No, but that's the thing. In the semi-pro setup, there's actually a hell of volunteers, bro.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. I was about to get into that. I've been a part of that process. It's rough. It's rough. Like, yeah.
And there are still people eating.
You know what it is? Just days where you just think it actually gets you to them days because you're not, now you just, because I'm doing it for nothing, I'm doing it out of love.
Yeah.
Days I'm thinking,
it's not worth it, bro.
Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
It's like
I'm actually spending more money than I'm actually getting money. I need to get something for myself. Yeah. Even though you love to see the players progress, you're not getting out of it. And there's no money prize, there's no, where's my salary packet? It's nothing. It's just like, pat the back. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, but the reality is, like people tend to use the semi-pro outfit as a stepping stone. But just in a country like UK where I feel like we are just so far ahead in so many other aspects of football, it's just a tad bit embarrassing that those lower levels are not able to rake in a bit more. I find it a bit tricky.
No, you see them.
I've seen some semi-pro teams in other countries. Now, I don't know if they get paid, but I've seen the way they treat the setup. They treat those semi-pros like they're pros. They train properly.
Facts.
They fucking got the whole gear. All of them. There's no team that's lacking in those departments. But they take it with pride, whereas people here almost just use it as like, step on your head to get to a next step.
I'm gonna say an example. I won't say because I'm sorry if I'm gonna cut you off, but there's an example that it always baffles me. Look at the uni football in London, bro. It's so crap.
University football.
No, hold on. I'm talking about football.
Uni football
in England.
University football.
And university football in America. Oh my God. And I'm not talking about American football. I'm talking about soccer in America. It's crazy.
That is embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
Now you see university football in England. You train, you got to do these dead training sessions. I try to make my training sessions as good as possible. But it is 10 games a year, dead. Like what? Dead competition. You go to America now. They've got fucking stadiums. Bro, they've got their sponsors. They're getting paid.
Bro, they're footballers. They're footballers. Yeah, and they're soccer players. You fucking wankers. How dare you call football soccer, bruv? Football, and y'all play with your hands. So that's basically a hand there.
American rugby. We call it American rugby.
Yeah, American rugby. But like in my head, bro, it's just how much we respect the game, how much we care about the game, how proud we are of the game in UK, and then you use it in comparison to for instance, fucking Colorado, like not even one of the most popular ends, but I'm sure if you go to the top universities or even some of the basic universities, they'll have a setup where
it's a bad boy,
a nice football team, and some of those guys actually eat off the football they're playing there. They got crowds, They know how to sell it to the students and to the local community.
Not even the uni. They've got crowds at high school, secondary school. What?
Yeah, they
got crowds for secondary school.
You know what it is, bro? I think they just care. That's the difference. When you care about something, you put more into it. Which is why I find it quite embarrassing in the UK that, like, you know, sometimes you see kids and even their parents ain't.
It's
pulling
only
up to
now
even
with
their parents ain't pulling up to the football.
it's only now we started patting up our football philosophy.
No, but
it's only now.
No, but philosophy, like philosophy. What philosophy? You know, I think that we've only started patterning the philosophy at the highest level, which is now slowly trying to like feed into like the lower levels. But there's still loads of those teams lumping it up.
Yeah, lumping up.
And
Great.
they got someone with pace or someone with a bit of weight and height behind them. You know, I just feel like football's neglected here because I think there's just always someone around the corner. Whereas over there, it's like, yo, you play soccer or you play for the uni team, like, you know, they respect that
highly.
Put so much.
You see how if you see how much, like, I actually went for a job. I actually tried to go for a job in America, innit?
Yeah.
And I obviously I missed out in the final stage.
Okay.
So I went for University of California.
Okay.
I saw the pay. I'm seeing 60 to 70 a year. I'm like, yo, who?
60 to 70
$1,000 a year.
Working in the college? Damn.
I don't mind if I do. And I know my skills as with youth is very good. So I think, oh, that's quite my. You go to a union. Now, my last job, well, it was actually very decent, to be honest. I'm not even going to shit on that one. The jobs now that for that type of money you go for, you're looking at 15 grand a year, 16. It's like, yo, this can't even finance my fucking. What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
no, it's true. It's true. University coaching roles here as opposed to a university coaching role. It probably because a university coaching role in America is much more of a full-time role.
Yeah, because it's a program where
Like,
you have to look after.
Yeah, here, university programs are pretty much run by the student union, which is pretty much ran by a student with the support of maybe some alumni and someone that's, you know, maybe
the
in
most
a decent
money,
position.
most money you can get in that type of environment is if you create your own academy.
Yeah,
because you
No,
get,
but then-
you get the brunt of the money.
Yeah, but then you also get the extra work in, and you have to do. You're gonna have to pay some people because those areas are covered when you're talking about an academy that's for college or for university. Those things are easily covered. Those numbers will be covered by, you know, student activity funds. You know, they're always gonna have the budget for whatever it is that they want to.
But we have to go through loopholes to get a respectable paycheck. In America, they just give you
boom, that's you.
There you go.
Take care of these boys.
Take care of the boys. This is your package. There you go. If you say it to me, you can say it to them. That's what they feel. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
On the topic of careers, your artists. We need to drag you back into this one. We need to drag you back in. Like, obviously, you done. Yeah, I've got a few questions on this one. So you done a little post on TikTok, obviously just explaining your situation, and you obviously this was like a different method you approached to your job hunt. Yeah, so give it. First of all, give us the lowdown. I'll give you the questions after. First of all, give us the lowdown on sort of what came into your mind when you thought, you know what, like at this stage, I need to, you know. What actually went through your mind at the point that you decided to give TikTok a shout as one of your hunting methods?
You know, it was, you know, essentially I found myself in a very unfavorable situation at work. I'm no longer with the company, so all the work that I do now is going to be freelance until I find another company that's willing to employ me. But at that time, I knew that I had my notice period coming up. I had 2 weeks until my notice period. So this is what we're looking at, essentially 2 weeks from this week. What week we on? No, 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks from this week. And basically the thought process behind that was, I've got 2 weeks left. I've been trying to find a job. It's looking pretty dire. It's hard. A lot of applications that I put forward, they felt like I didn't perform strong enough on their tech assessment because it's all software engineering. That's like what my thing is, building mobile apps, you know, engineering mobile apps. This would involve testing mobile apps and all of that. So my thing was, I've got 2 weeks. After that, I'm going to be jobless. I got a hell of a lot of bills to pay, but let me just put this video together and see what's what. I actually recorded the video and I thought, there's no way I'm putting this on TikTok. I don't
We
put
were saying,
I don't put things like that on TikTok.
we
you
were
get me?
saying that like it's a brave step to take.
Yeah, that's
I don't do them things. You get me? So like for me,
Where you feel, you must have felt very vulnerable at that stage.
when I tell you, I posted a video and I thought maybe a few. I know, like obviously, man like Delts follows me and all of that. I would have been like, cool, like he would have show his support, and my followers would show support. So at most, I get maybe 2,000, 3,000 views, and people just like share, comment, like just to try and help. When I saw this video just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, I was like,
How much
"Rah."
you getting told?
I think it's gone past 110k views now.
Damn.
So I was just like, and it's like fully on like 14,000 likes or something like that.
Any offers?
Well, in response to the video that I've done, I've had all kinds of people from TikTok just reach out and support. People just commenting, engaging with the video just to help boost that the reach of that video so it can get in front of anyone that can help me in my situation. But then I've had recruiters reach out. I've had people at companies who are employed at companies where they think they have an opportunity that I could benefit from. They've reached out. I've had people that I've worked with previously reach out. And like when I first posted it on TikTok, like one of the things I was thinking in my head is there's no way I can post this on LinkedIn. There's something, I don't know how to explain it, but like the way my brain works, whatever I post on like my personal social media, so this is like my Instagram, my TikTok, those kind of things don't make it onto LinkedIn. LinkedIn's like my professional kind of social media account, and that's that's my professional social media presence. So I think after like 3-4 days, I kept getting the same comment. Post it on LinkedIn, post it on LinkedIn, post it on LinkedIn. And I even had somebody, big up Bobby. Like Bobby, she was a real true inspiration. Like she called me, like she was just showing mad support. And like she was just like, I would highly recommend that you post this on LinkedIn because this video here, like the kind of response you're getting on TikTok, guarantee you're getting on LinkedIn. It's a good thing to do. LinkedIn is that platform that can get you even more opportunities. You can just widen your actual reach with this video. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll think about it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to post it. And then what I'll do, I'll make a video as a response on my TikTok, just saying, look, like I've posted it. If you're seeing this video, so I got a video on my page where it says, if you're seeing this video, the video's been posted onto LinkedIn. If you want my profile URL, just DM me and I'll send it to you. So when I posted that on LinkedIn, that's when I was almost like shitting myself because I was thinking, fuck, I've officially crossed that boundary. There's no longer personal and professional. Like it's all one. So I'm just like, raw. And like obviously on LinkedIn, it's got my real name and all of that. But then on my TikTok, I just go by artist, simple, innit? So again, like it was just. It was, like you said, it made me feel very vulnerable. Like it made me feel like.
So, but that's you going to LinkedIn as opposed to from just recording it to TikTok.
Even the TikTok thing, it was a bit like I said, I don't post them kind of things.
TikTok, you never know. People can act savage. You're like, haha, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Can literally try and troll and-
I've got a lot of comments. I've got a lot of comments. Like people just, you know what I mean? Some of them have been nasty and whatnot, but I'd say the ratio or the percentage of comments that I've got that have been supportive have been like 90%. So when you get 10% of people hating,
get the fuck out of here.
Like,
Get the fuck out of here.
you don't even deserve my energy. I'm like,
Them are the real bums. No,
You get me?
They're
So,
they're probably in their thing who got nothing to do with like, got one. You know what I'm saying?
That's why for me, if you're not trying to help me, then I ain't really got time for you, innit? Because
suck out.
at the end of the day, like your hate is not going to pay my bills.
Facts.
And the thing is, if people are there trying to show support and trying to just get me into my next job opportunity,
Good energy.
then you know what I mean? Like I can work with that. I can run with that. But if you're there just saying, oh yeah, you know, one thing that I'll say is like I've been a recurring statement on my video. People are saying, oh, like your shorts are too short. And I was thinking in my head, even my boy said it to me, but the way he said it to me, I could hear him out. But like in the comments, they're basically saying, oh, man's got his balls out on show and this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking, oh, what? I was thinking,
Bro, some people, yeah, they look for the most extra stuff, yeah, to commit to, yeah.
I said to myself,
Life right now, and that's what you saw.
I said to myself, so for the whole 30 seconds of that video, you ignored everything I was saying, but you managed to focus on the shorts, and that's it.
Says a lot more about you
So I
than
was
me,
thinking,
dog.
that's mad. But then my boy, like H, he was basically like, yeah, like, you know, that video that you done, you should redo it again and post it again because, yeah, those shorts are looking mad short. And I said, you know, I wore them shorts into the office, like, you know, in previous companies that I've worked in, and it's not been a problem. So I didn't think nothing of it. He was like, yeah, the way they're looking like boxers, fam, like, just to let you know, innit? So I was like, right. I was like, you know, it is what it is, like. But him saying that to me, I know he's coming from a place of support. He's not just trying to stick it on me like, right, your shorts are looking mad short. He's because he supported the thing as well. But when people just come and comment like the way they were, I was just like, you're obviously not trying to help me.
Yeah, you just want to make fun of it.
Yeah, to be honest,
So,
but when their agenda is like completely, you know, when their agendas clash, bro, there's no point even like, you know, entertaining anyway.
yeah.
So with that being said, yeah, like, how do you feel about the whole process then? Do you feel like overall it's pushed you closer to your goal? Or do you feel like maybe it's just helped you open your eyes a little bit or open some doors?
I think there's been a few things because one of the things that I've come to realize is that I definitely got comfortable with the way I was doing things. I got comfortable with the fact that I have a 9 to 5 that's cushy, that can pay my bills, that can support me, that can support my lifestyle, support my little one, and all of them things that you get me. But in reality, it's like the situation I'm going in has like really pushed me to really start getting ahead of like my actual skills that I have as an engineer, as a mobile engineer. What skills do I have? What skills have I been working on? What skills do I want to be using in my next role? And even further to that, if I was to find myself in this situation again, what can I do different to set myself up so I'm not finding myself in the same situation where I'm feeling like this?
Independence, bro.
So like, this is why I ended up putting myself up on like freelancing websites and services such as Fiverr, such as Upwork. There's a few other sites that I want to set myself up.
Bro. The thing they don't teach us, bro, is how to make yourself an asset.
This is it.
Yeah. So, and I found that a lot of people learned, especially during the COVID period of time. Yeah, when jobs became like, you know, people that thought they had a job for life. It turns out, man, you ain't even got a job for a few years. So, it's like, I feel like a lot of people, myself included, woke up. Some people woke up a bit later than others. Some people woke up sooner, but woke up and thought, yo, listen, got to do it for myself.
Yeah.
You know, we can't help, you know, whatever his name is, build this company to be the best, and you're just a fucking employee.
This is it.
This means that in the future, the next COVID to hit, and you know there's going to be something to hit, because there's always something. The next thing to hit is going to be, oh, yeah, well, guys, listen, we're going to give you furlough, but furlough can only be 50%. People are going to loot, riot, blah, blah, blah. People are going to get arrested.
People are going to get pissed. If they hear another...
There's been discussions of a potential another lockdown, though.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, bro, you know, it's about what you do for yourself, how you make yourself the business. You make yourself the job. You make yourself the work, so that if someone tries to take away a job from you, they only just took away one potential stream of income that does not necessarily link back to your core fucking values as an asset, yourself as an asset.
Yeah.
What you can do, how your mind works, you know, your brain to send and signal action is all for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until that, bro, like we're always being held on a string, bro.
That's it.
Whether some of us has a one arm loose off the string or another arm loose off the string, the core concept is where, you know, there's some part of us still connected to that string. Yeah. And, you know, the only thing you can do is to make yourself an asset. As you said, the Upwork, you know, I even need to get my ass back onto doing all of these things, but I've, you know, because I have a small base of clients that I work with in certain things, it sort of made me comfortable as well, even to a degree. But one thing I never really ever even felt comfortable about was 9 to 5. It just never sat with me, ever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And there's a lot of people that are like that, and like being in this situation that I'm in, it makes it abundantly clear why. Because it just takes somebody to pull you out of that situation, or to not even pull you out, to threaten you in that situation, threaten you to not have a 9 to 5 anymore.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what do you do?
Now you need to go and fucking pull out the stocks. And, really what we should be doing is pulling out a bit of those stocks every day until we get to where we need to get to.
This is it. So that's why, like, now, like, I'm looking into doing more. So I want to set myself up as a consultant so that when people say, oh, like, I want to build a website or I want to build an app, they can come to me. I can help them flesh out timelines, the design, the implementation. Because these are things that over years of working in tech, I've underrated in myself. Like, it takes the actual kind of know-how and experience to understand how an app works, how a website is built, and like the process of that.
Yeah.
But because I don't ever separate the two, I just look at it as I'm an engineer. So like, that's what I'm expected to do. Do you know what I mean? So like, to actually separate the skill set out, that's where I can then say, do you know what? I've got the skill set to be a consultant and to help somebody design, implement, and figure out how they want to maintain their services in such a way. And then there's another thing where I would like to get into website building, but how I choose to do that, there's so many different avenues. You can learn to write the code yourself. You can learn to just build a website with a website tool, but knowing how to build a website from scratch and then maintain it is another skill set that, because I've done that kind of previously, it's like I could be doing that.
Yeah, and that's what, again, that's knowing your worth, man. That's you dipping into different avenues, and or not even avenues per se. It might even be avenues all off one big street. Do you know what I mean? And that big street would be, the direction you're heading in. You've got a little bit of this, you've got a little bit of that, you've got a little bit of this, but we don't actually realize. And I had this problem as well. A lot of people used to come to me with certain jobs, video editing jobs, audio editing, mastering, mixing, etc. People used to come to me with a lot of stuff, and when people used to come to me with certain work that they valued on a certain level, I used to be a bit intimidated on taking it on, because I'd be like, oh, I do this for myself all day long, and I'm very confident about it. But I know how people see their art. But at the same time, what I didn't take into account is that those people specifically asked for me. I even offered them. I'm like, yo, listen, I've got this guy, They're like, nah. So the truth is, it's all about building yourself up to be that person that people can value for whatever it is you do. And, even if there is a cheap website builder they can use, they know that website builder ain't got shit on them just coming directly to you to get that, coming to the
to master it.
Done,
because it's like when you record a song, like you can get any studio engineer, or you can get the studio engineer who understands how you work, how you record, and master your work properly. Because not just any engineer is going to be able to bring out your full potential.
Exactly.
So
and all voices are different. Everything that everyone does is a little bit different. So, some people try the one size fit, one size for all sort of approach. And if they've never come across your style before, either they feel like you're the problem, or you just ain't got a match. So at the end of the day, ultimately, just making yourself the asset, making sure that you know what you're capable of, all of your reaches, so that when people come to you, you can actually take it on with confidence as well. You can be like, you know what, I got you, cool, let's do this. But that's what's up, man. It's actually sick that, you chose to go, you chose to push in that direction with because for me, I'll be honest, if I was trying to get back onto a search, I would probably go more conventional, rigid route. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm similar to yourself in the approach that you said, you're not normally trying to put yourself out there like that and whatnot. Me neither, man. I like to keep myself to myself. Yeah. But then you have situations where, some people could be looking for there is always someone looking for exactly what you have. Yeah. Of course. And you just didn't know that motherfucker's looking for it. Yeah. These guys here that I've actually chilled with in other capacities, fitness capacities and football capacities, blah, blah. And then they stumbled across my music or blah, blah, my podcast. They're like, yo, bro, you doing that? Nah, man, I need help with this, I need that. And I'm looking at them like, fuck. because I always forget I'm going in those capacities. I'm very fitness oriented. So when I go into that sort of space, I'm even forgetting about everything else I'm doing. I'm focused on what we're on here. But I forget to even put it out there. I forgot that being social out there is how you find all of these people. Motherfuckers, they're like, yo, yeah, I need studio. I need this. One guy phoned me up the other day. It's like, yo, I need studio. Someone asked me for studio. I swear you got studio. Boom, shot it at me. And it was just, the way that works is so much more authentic than a hardcore hunt. But obviously you got to go through the hardcore hunt at first to create your base, to do whatever.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part, when you're at that stage and you're not earning the numbers that you want to earn that could allow you to live in the comfort that you're used to. But again, that's societal, man.
That's where it gets tricky. But I tell you something else that came about from doing that video and putting it up. The amount of comments that I got from people who have been in similar situations. And I think that's what really made me think, this whole thing that I've put out, this whole thing's bigger than myself. This is coming like a movement now. A movement of people who find themselves in very shit situations at work and unfortunately lose their job because of it, or they don't have a job because of it. And then I was thinking, do you know what? Like, I really want to try and really spearhead that movement. So I've got like a clothing brand that I'm trying to put together for anyone that wants to financially support, because people are like, oh yeah, we want to donate to you, we want to send you money. But this is where maybe I'm a bit prideful in this department, but I'm happy to give charity, but I find it hard to accept it. You get me? So like, I feel like I don't mind like being a charitable kind of guy, but to like receive charity from someone, especially for like, do you know what I mean? Like doing nothing essentially. I feel a certain type of way. So
it basically, if you feel like, oh, I've got no job, and then people just sending me money, like I feel like people are trying to feel sorry for me. I'm not on that.
That's what I'm saying, innit? So like for me, I was like, let me put together this clothing line to represent the movement, so that it doesn't just represent like myself and the situation that I'm in, but rather the movement of people who have all faced this kind of similar situation. Stuck a video on TikTok about it, and there's been a few people that have said, hit me up once this clothing line, picks up off the ground. So I'm looking to launch that very, very soon. And once I launch that clothing line, then people can get behind the movement and support that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this thing's much bigger than myself, and it wasn't until I put that video out and people started commenting that they've been in similar situations. Oh, I'm a single mom and my work tried to do this to me. Oh, I'm a single dad and my work tried to do this to me. Oh, I live by myself and this work tried to do it. And it's like, there's a lot of people that have been in these kind of situations. And it's crazy.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
And it's good that you've done that, because you've helped these people realize, listen, there's a lot of people feel alone in those situations, because they might not have a bunch of brethren that are all going through that. Their whole circle might be going through some other shit, and their work life is just perfect. Well, not perfect, but just not something that they put out there. And as you know, a lot of people don't put their vulnerability out as well. They don't put what makes them feel like, I'm actually struggling here. They don't like that, because some people are afraid of the negative. Like what you said, 90%, and then you got 10% negative comments. The reality is, bro, for some people, that 10% negative comments is too much for them to take. Hence why I said, despite that, it's still quite a heavy and brave step to take, because a lot of people, when they've gotten one or two negative words, no matter how good all those words are, the fact that they're still in the same situation at that moment may just make them take on those negative words a bit too personally. So again, it does come from your personality as well. Like, that bit of resilience that you're able to hold is what allows you to be able to actually probably execute that. There's still a handful of people that should and really want to, but just won't have the heart and the guts to go out there and say, yeah, boom, I'm putting myself out there. So yeah, it's a big step, bro. And respect, bro.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it still, man.
Come on, man.
Very great.
But I think one of the things, there's so many, I keep saying one of the things, but I feel like there's so many things that I've learned from putting out that video. But like one of the things that still, I won't call it taboo, but it's always a difficult subject, is for the mandem to show vulnerability.
Yeah.
Because know what you said earlier really resonated with me, with the fact that it's being vulnerable. Essentially, it's being in a tough situation and exposing that, sharing that.
Letting everybody know what's actually wrong with your
Get
life.
me?
And to be fair, I don't even think. To be fair, we're at a stage where it's not even a thing of look. Men don't like to be victims. We don't like to have a victim mentality. Generally speaking, as opposed to some of the approaches women will take. Women get defended even when they've done the wrong. Sometimes, you know what I mean. So like. But I think it's an overall thing. Like people don't like to show their vulnerability as a whole. Women, it's just probably in a different respects. Like getting into another relationship for them might be a little bit too techie because of trust issues and other things like that. But generally speaking, like guys obviously a bit prideful, but everybody don't want to give out their vulnerability.
But I feel like
I mean?
ladies are a lot more expressive. So like how ladies will come together and they will talk and they will break down. They will be emotional. They'll go through it. They'll just release and share their vulnerability then and there. Whereas the man them find that a bit harder to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like man will ask you what's going on. You're just like, nah, I just don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
It depends, man. For me, I don't know. I'm quite a bold, loud, deep voice. Fucking try to be.
It depends who you are.
To be tough,
depends.
But I do have my go-to motherfuckers. I do have guys that I will go and say, yo, this is my problem. Yeah. So like showing vulnerability is not even an issue for me. It's
who you show it to.
Overall vulnerability to just the general public is not for me. Like, I don't care for somebody on TikTok to feel sorry for me. On the other note, if they want to give me money, I give you my bank account, motherfuckers. I take charity, motherfuckers.
We don't care what he says. I'll take charity.
Yo, listen, what you motherfuckers are doing. Every bit of charity you motherfuckers do, you're gonna see more fucking pictures up in there, more mics on my table, better equipment, etc. So if you feel like being charitable, man, I'll send you my Cash App, motherfuckers. I haven't got a Cash App, but I'll send you the Cash App, motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
You'll make a Cash App.
Like you realize in your lowest point of form, you realize who your real friends and who the real dickheads are. And let me tell you about. But let me tell you about that one. The real dickheads are the ones that heard every information you told them and then go around telling everyone else and then laughing behind your back. No.
To a degree. But it's what I said, the real friends will be the people you only said, you said something, but you didn't say the whole thing. And when you tell them the whole thing and then you already know it, you say, Terry, why did you come and tell me this? I could have helped you. And then you realize you trusted the motherfucker the whole time. Yeah, and that was the point I was coming to. That's your problem.
I know.
That's a you problem.
I know.
Because again, I've already learned, bro. I don't give my vulnerability.
I learned it the hard way. Not
everyone can have your vulnerability. It's not for everybody. Yeah. So it's one of those things. Yo, one sec. Let me pop back up in here.
Yeah. That's one thing I had to learn the hard way. Like I went from a lowest point and I would just search for anyone to just, give me a sign. Yeah, that was the wrong move I made. And then I had to learn the hard way. And then now I know how to use my judgment a lot better now. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people that I trust before, now they're telling me shit. I was like, yeah, I hear that. And I click.
Trusting the wrong person can definitely burn you. And I think, how essentially me putting this video out there, it's just public. Like, I feel like it's worked in the sense that there's been a lot of people that have come forward and supported me. But imagine that I didn't do that and I went to like a number of people that I thought I trusted and they burn me like the 10%. Because if they burn me like the 10% have been trying to burn me, then it's almost like raw. Like now
in the first place.
Yeah, you were never my guy in the first place. You basically them the typical motherfuckers that I want to see you do well, just not better than me though, innit? Those are them type of guys.
But again, bro,
have you seen
you can
that?
only blame yourself, and I always put this out there. You can only blame yourself for not seeing that energy, bro. Yeah, because for me, bro, I can smell I smell these snakes so easy, but I think that's also because of how fucking tactical minded I am when I found something out that I don't like. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a hella traps, and motherfuckers are so stupid because they collide with those traps. They don't even stumble with it; they collide with those traps, bro. By the time we speak, it's just an apology paragraph. Yeah, I don't even get to express.
Man has
the frustration.
Man has the paragraph. Man get the full story. I'm like, oh.
Well, they've seen that story. They've understood.
Man gave me a memoir.
Come to me,
Man
I'll
gave
look
me
at
a
them, I'll be
memoir.
like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Have you seen that Jonah Lucas video that just came out like maybe a few weeks ago now?
What video was that?
Let me. I'll find it and I'll tell you the name of it. Cause
Okay.
it's a deep one still. But like I watched this music video and I listened to the track and I thought this guy he's just a great artist, man. Like honestly,
Jonah Lucas.
yeah, he's different, man. He's just different. Broski, Jonah Lucas Broski. That's the name of it.
Okay.
Yeah, watch that video, hear that tune, and like it will definitely relate to what we've been saying because the premise of the video is this guy, he's basically meant to be his broski and they're sat at a table, but like he's basically moving. He's been like jealous and snaky and all of that, but the way it's creatively depicted, it's a different level.
Okay.
Different level.
That's good.
I have to watch it.
Yeah, I'll definitely give that a look. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, as I said, man, you know, when it comes to, for me, bro, you have to just, the first person I try to look for when something goes wrong is me. Yeah, so even if someone, like, for instance, I heard this guy said this fuckery, I look at it, I'll just sit down, I'll be like, okay, so what is it now that would have made my man, you know, feel this kind of way that he has to go and do that? That's the first thing I'll think, bro. If my final answer is that guy's on bullshit, then we'll never talk again.
Yeah.
We'll never talk again. If the final answer is that, yo, maybe there's something there that I could have done different, I might give it a go. If your bullshit is coming from the core, you're out, man. Because people that have something like that, that can just spring out of nowhere and hit you, bro. Those motherfuckers, bro, you don't know what they're planning behind you, bro.
What's that saying? Wolf in sheep clothing.
Yeah, man.
You know, like
walking
that.
around with you roaming, thinking, yeah, bro. And then before you know it, fam,
Plotting it
you
down
get
for
me?
you.
A hella wall all over the place.
Yeah,
bro. We can
bro.
only find the wall. We can't find no bodies. Nah, bro. That's the life, man. But yo, listen, it's been a bit, I think, dead on for time.
Yeah.
I mean, dead on
It's
for
been a
time.
good one. It's been a good one.
Fucking amazing, man. To be fair, we
Nice
spanned that into
spontaneous
football.
one.
Normally we do that in the ballers corner and that.
Yeah.
But I'm good with that here because we haven't done a ballers corner in a while as well. But yeah, no, that was amazing to have you on, my bro.
Yeah.
And more than anything, bro. Like, it's not the last time, bro. Whenever you feel fucking ready, bro, you know what I mean? Shoot in here again, bro. We do it, bro. Because, like, all the experiences, the main thing about the podcast is, bro, all of the experiences from everybody else. I'm trying to get people from different walks, from different walks of life, gone through different experiences, done different things. Like yourself, you've completely, like, you know, again, there's something that I know people don't normally take to putting themselves out there in that manner. So it's something that, you know, I'm sure when people look at the podcast, they're gonna be like, oh shit, right. You know, and some people that have been running out of ideas might fucking give it a go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's about inspiring everyone, isn't it? Sharing the inspiration, you get me? So,
you know, and also, yo, you know, hang tight spray, man. If he wants that fight, you know, man, holla at WYTMP Promotions.
Of course, man. There's no beef, man.
Yeah, no, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we get that. You know what I mean? Real ref as well, man. We pay for the real ref, man. We ain't doing no bullshit. Real ring, real ref, real everything.
Real
man.
training. No smoking during training.
Nah. Listen, you could be Sugar Sean if you like, man. You could be Sugar Sean or Nate Diaz if you like. You could take your puff while training. That's up to you, man. Just come on a day, man. You know, set that date up, make it happen.
For real, man. We want to see that.
Yeah, let me just plug my socials real quick.
Yeah, of course. That
that's
shit,
looking-
at some point now, it's going to, like, appear at the bottom. You get me? But hit it up anyway. Tell them your socials.
Yeah, so for the TikTok video, because I know some people probably thinking that we want to hit
What
that
video
up.
is this? Yeah.
Yeah. So the TikTok is Simple MUFC. Obviously, you can guess the football club, which obviously,
You know,
if you've been paying
football-
attention, you know. innit?
Trash.
The one that causes gag reflex.
Trash. You got man them hitting their misses and then they're all getting away with it or something, bro.
Hey, listen, before we even go, let's quickly address that.
No.
Are you taking Mason Mount back?
Yeah.
Mount.
Not Mason Mount, sorry, Mason Greenwood.
He's got a greenhouse.
It's because you lot been bidding for that motherfucker as well, right?
Mason Greenhouse.
Are you taking Greenhouse? Greenhouse.
We don't do
Greenhouse gas. Mason Greenhouse.
Greenhouse, you know. My man said greenhouse. You know what? Like, the short answer for me is that has he been? I said short answer. Yes. The short answer for me is that has he been proven to have done any of these things that he's been accused of?
By the court of law, no. So, as far as I'm concerned, by the court of law, no. So if he played,
justice system is scammed.
Bro. Look, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I hear that, but I don't remember. One, like again, this is not any condoning.
But didn't the woman dad back Greenhouse?
I don't remember.
Greenwood, because you don't keep calling it Greenhouse. I said Greenhouse. Greenhouse gas.
Montel Greenhouse. That's the one. That was
Montel Greenhouse. That's what we called him. We had a new name for him because we didn't want to because it was too legal implications. No, but on the road though, like if look, there's like the audios and all of this stuff, yeah.
Yeah. I heard the audio.
But look, for me, the way I see it is, in a court of law, that shit is just not enough. And there are people that have actually killed people, like actually murdered people, and they walked free because the evidence was not strong enough. So as far as I'm, and we know, i.e. OJ, everybody knows OJ did it.
Everybody knows he killed that fucker.
Like everyone knows. So like, reality is, the court of law has opposed what everybody knows.
This is what I'm saying.
And we're talking about the same way, like, man, they said that if you got a pair of balls, man, you can say that you're a woman. Well, in a court of law, apparently that's admissible now. So then, good luck to you. We can't pick and choose when the court of law is going to be.
What I'm saying.
The word of the court of law stands. We can't pick that. Because if we said, police brutality and someone decided to resist arrest, people will be like, you should have just not resisted arrest. Yeah? Okay, so why should we now listen to the eyes of the law, the way they see it then, and then we should look at it from a different perspective now. That's the only argument that I have. Obviously, in terms of what it can make the club look like and people backlashing or whatever, fair play. But to be honest with you, if he bags a fucking 20 plus goal season, bro, I think everyone will forget about it personally. Maybe not the ops. Maybe not the ops. But the Man U, definitely for sure, the Man U and the English massive would be like, you know what, fuck it. Greenhouse, he's all right. He's all good. You know what I mean?
So that's kind of like my take on that, because the whole Greenwood thing has gone on for a while, and it's a similar thing they're trying to do with Andrew Tate, isn't it? So,
yeah. To be honest with you, look, he's pregnant. He's got that girl pregnant now. Like they've got their life going, and the dad come out like, as you said, wax
went full heart-blown defense. Full-blown defense.
Mason.
Not Greenhouse. He's great. He's lovely. He can do nothing wrong.
And he's like, this is a family matter. Do you know what I mean? So, bruv, that's because if Mason Greenhouse doesn't become a part of the family, mate, that means that fucking regular income that, you know what I mean? That shit's gone missing, mate. So we know why it's not being, why it's not admissible. We know why.
We know.
But again, look, you have to look at the court of law, innit? And the court of law says he's not guilty, then
that's that.
He's not guilty. And if you don't want to boycott, then do that. You know what I mean? But I just don't think Man U is the kind of club that's even, not that you can't boycott Man U, but can you boycott them enough to hurt them? It's hard, Like, it's hard because if people from local fucking community or UK won't go there, there's a ton of Chinamen, a ton of fucking...
Man United's a big club, you get me?
There's a ton of men from all over the world that will come and fill up those seats instead.
Club.
Do you know what I mean? So, it's up to these people to decide how they want to go about it. But my opinion is that we need to find where Sigurdsson's at. Gilfy, where you at, man?
Hey, where you go?
People think it's a campaign now. I call him out all the time.
Oh, where you go?
But people, before we get ourselves in any more trouble, that's been What You Telling Me podcast episode. I don't know, but I'm going to let you know.
What you telling me?
What you telling me, my G?
What you telling me?
What you telling me?
Why you telling me?
What you telling me though?
What you telling me?
What you telling me?
What you telling me?
What you telling me?
Yo, it's one Delts. What you telling me, fam?